ते त्वं भुक्त्वा स्वर्गलोकं विशालं क्षीणे पुण्ये मर्त्यलोकं विशन्ति एवं त्रयी धर्मम् अनुपन्ना गतागतं कामकामा लभन्ते. Hello friends, this is the 21st shlok of the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Te tam bhukatva swargalokam vishalam, which means after enjoying there in the vast heaven, kshine punye martya lokam vishanti, which means exhausting merit, enter the mortal world. Evam Trayi Dharmam Anupanna, which means and following the three dharmas, Gata Gatam Kama Kama Labhante, which means come and go and attain their desires. So, in the previous slok, Sri Krishna described how a person who with an effort of who makes an effort to get to the heaven eventually attains it if he pursues it by in a clean mind. So in that regard, over here Sri Krishna is describing the limitation of that pursuit of attaining the heaven. So what he says over here is that those individuals who after performing good work attain the heaven and then enjoy the pleasures of the devas over there, after enjoying all those pleasures, once their credit has been all exhausted, they come back to the mortal world, and over here they basically again attain their desires, and basically they stay stuck in this world over here. So basically they get stuck in this action of action, and then the consequences of that, they get stuck in that, is what Sri Krishna is saying over here. So basically we understood in the previous slok that the position in Indralok is the same as attaining heaven, and the position in Indralok actually is the position of a person who has a disciplined mind and who can use his intelligence to attain things in this world, and he is someone who is ethical, but he is still attached to his things. So such a person, when he does good work, of course he gets good fruits for those good works, and he enjoys those fruits also, and that enjoyment actually is the same as basically enjoying the heaven. So we discussed how if you have a family which loves you, if you have a job which is satisfying and which is something which helps you in attaining your livelihood, living a comfortable life basically. So such a person who is living such a life with a good job and a happy family is definitely living in heaven. He is enjoying all the pleasures of the devas. So this is good, but the thing is that, you know, if you were to attain anything in life which is good, then for some time you enjoy whatever you have attained, but eventually what happens is that you get bored of it, and as you get bored of it, then you are no longer happy with what you have attained and you go after attaining something else. So that pleasure that you were getting for what you attained in the beginning is not something which is permanent. You get bored of it, and then you start to have more desires, and as you have more desires, you again are unhappy, and then you go after your other desires. So similarly, basically what Sri Krishna is saying over here is that even if in a life, if a person is attached and he has a good family, he has a good job, he might be happy, he can enjoy the things, but eventually he will get bored of that, or he will get dissatisfied with that, or that pleasure might come to an end. But once that thing comes to an end, then he has to again try to attain that pleasurable state. So to do that, person has to again go through all of those things. So this is what basically happens to a person who is only trying to, you know, attain heaven, or who is doing good job only to attain heaven. The effort that the person makes might make him successful. He might gain some relaxation because of that, and he might enjoy his life. But eventually, that thing will run out, and situations will change, or he will get bored of it, and so he will no longer be happy with it, and he will then again have to go into this into making effort to really fulfill his desires. And so this cycle basically remains intact, even if you were to do good work and ethical things and a good life you live over here. You can it can give you benefit for a certain period of time, but eventually it basically runs down, and situations change, or you get bored of it, and then you basically have to go back and start the process all over again. So the happiness is not really attainable through this process. The only way to really attain happiness is to basically give up all desires, become completely unattached, and do all your things not for your own good, but for the divine. So we should not have any desire of really consuming any of the good fruits of our actions. We basically have to just dedicate all our actions to the divine. That is the only way through which we can be liberated. Otherwise, we'll always stay stuck. We might enjoy the fruits for some time, but eventually they will be all consumed, and we will again go back to the original state wherein we have to make our efforts. So that was the message of this shlok that Sri Krishna talked about over here. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. We'll see you all in the next video. Take care.